Hello children, welcome to LUCID Study. Today we are going to discuss a very important chapter and easy chapter, that is quadratic equations. Okay, so let us enter into the topic. Now our chapter name is quadratic equations. Okay, so first we have to discuss about what do you mean by a quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial we have discussed in polynomials chapter. Okay. So what is the general form of our quadratic polynomial? That is p of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. Okay, so here x is a variable and a, b, c are some arbitrary constants. Constant means numbers. Okay, so maybe real numbers. So quadratic equation means what? Quadratic equation is nothing but it is a quadratic polynomial which is equal to 0. In that situation, we will call that as a quadratic equation. If quadratic polynomial p of x is equal to 0, in that situation we will call that situation as quadratic equation. Okay, equation means what? It should have some equal sign. See here, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, is equal to sign we have kept, so that is why it became equation. Okay, this is an expression and this is an equation, that is the difference. Right. So let us see where we will use quadratic equations in our real life. Okay. So before going into that, see here the graph of a quadratic polynomial. See, the graph of a polynomial will be in the U shape. So there is a specific name for this U shape, that is called parabolic shape. So that is parabolic shape. Okay. So maybe in exam they will ask, what is the graph of a quadratic equation? Okay, the graph of a quadratic equation is a parabolic. So this is U shape which is having symmetrical U shape. What do you mean by symmetrical? So if you fold it, it will exactly, this arm will exactly match to this. Okay, it is having some line symmetry like this. Right? So that is called parabolic shape. Okay. So in our real life, wherever you see this U shape, that includes the quadratic equations. Okay. See now, there is a tower like this. They built a tower like this. What is the shape here? That is a parabolic shape. So here, what is the equation involved in this construction? Quadratic equation. Okay. Similarly, see, the path of a person who is making some skating ground, see what is the path of him? It is also in the shape of U. Okay, in the shape of U. So this is also one real life example of quadratic equation. Not only this, many are there. See the bowl of this satellite bowl. See, that is also having some curve shape, U shape. So that is also parabolic, right? Similarly, while you are using lens, the lens also having some curved shape. In mirrors, you have learned about curved mirrors, right? So there also includes our quadratic equations. Okay, even see a projectile. So suppose if you throw any object, that is also the path of that object is also a quadratic equation, parabolic shape. Okay. So these are some of the examples where we can find quadratic equations. Wherever you see a symmetrical U shape, then you will understand that that is based on quadratic equation. Okay. How we can say? Because the graph of a quadratic equation is a symmetric U, that is why, right? Now see some situations where we can find whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Quadratic equation means, once again, we will recall that. Quadratic equation means the degree of the polynomial should be 2 and the coefficient of x square should not be 0. These are the two conditions you need to see. See the first example, represent the following situations with the suitable mathematical equations. Okay, see the first one, Sridhar and Rajendra together have 45 marbles. Both of them have 45 marbles. So both of them lost 5 marbles each. So both of them lost 5 marbles each. And the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. So we would like to find out how many marbles each of them had previously. So here what we have to do, we have to build a mathematical situation and we have to convert that into quadratic equation. Okay. So see, let us enter into this problem. See, Sridhar and Rajendra together have 45 marbles. So I will assume that let the number of marbles had by whom? Sridhar is equal to x. Therefore, Rajendra how many he will have? Both together 45. Therefore, Rajendra is equal to, so number of marbles had by Rajendra is equal to how many? 45 minus x. Correct na? There are 25 marbles. Suppose I have 20 marbles with me. So another person is having remaining. So how many he will have? So 45 minus 20, 25 he will have. So here also Sridhar has x, total are 45. So remaining how many means we have to subtract 45 minus x. Later what happened? What is the situation next? Both of them lost 5. Sridhar lost 5 marbles as well as Rajendra also lost 5 marbles. Lost meaning what? We need to subtract, subtraction. Okay. So both of them lost 5 marbles. Okay, both of them lost 5 marbles. So now Sridhar had how many marbles? He was having x before. Now he lost 5. So how many he will have? So we need to subtract 5 from that. So x minus 5. Next, who is that? Rajendra. Rajendra had already he has 45 minus x. Okay, now he lost 5. So minus 5 we need to do. That means 45 minus 5, how much? 40 minus x. Now see, product of the marbles that they have is equal to 124. Product means what? Multiplication. What we have to multiply? Product of these two. So product is equal to 124. What is the product here? That is x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Now let us multiply so that it will form a quadratic equation. Okay, let us multiply now. X into 40, how to multiply? We have to multiply the entire equation with x here. Okay, then we have to multiply with minus 5 again this entire equation. Okay, let us multiply. So x into 40 minus x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Now multiply x into 40, that is 40x minus x into x, that is x square. Again minus 5 into 40 minus 200 minus 5 into minus x, that is plus 5x is equal to 124. Okay, now what I will do is 40x plus 5x, that is 45x minus x square minus 200 is equal to 124. Now I will take all the terms to the right side. So here left side only 0 will be there. Here already 124 is there. 45x, what it will be? Minus 45x minus x square will be plus x square minus 200 will be plus 200. Now see, x square minus 45x 124 plus 200, that is 324 is equal to 0. So it forms a quadratic equation.